Listen, bro, something got to be done. I gotta talk to Adam Silver my damn self. Like, bro, I cannot, like, I'm gonna just, first of all, let me say this. I miss the old commissioner, David Stern. He wouldn't be going for none of this shit. But, bro, the NBA is so rigged and fluke, bro. What they pulled last night, let me just tell you what happened last night. Y'all, if y'all follow bets, you know, we went 1-1. South Alabama covered college basketball. Took them to overtime. They ended up winning by like 8. They covered. The Heat and the Mavericks, the line was set at like 221. I bumped it up to 225 and took the under. I said that was too high. They ended up saying Bam isn't playing, so they voided our Bam prop. So that money got back to us. So we couldn't even bet that because he's not playing. No indicator showed that Bam wasn't playing until like an hour before the game, a couple hours before the game. Zion, same thing. They say he wasn't playing on back-to-back. Dude, 27 years old, not fucking playing. What are we doing? But Heat and Mavericks total was at 221. I bumped it up to 225 thinking that's too high. They'll never go over that. Even after they took Bam out the game, they said Bam wasn't playing. They bumped the line down to 217, 218. You couldn't even get 225 anymore. Super lock, line movement, everything in our favor. And they still go over. They scored 231. They playing in my face. Bro, we went 1-1. We ain't lose no money, no profit. We broke even. But, bro, I'm sick of them playing in my face, bro. Like, I'm so happy. You know what? We got a lot of college. I got 4 college basketball bets today. You know what? I'm happy. Hopefully, after this All-Star break, teams locking the playoff form, we get all this fluke shit out the way. Bro, the NBA got to be the hardest sport to bet on. Whether you're doing props, whether you're doing totals, whether you're doing spreads, they always find a way to fuck you. Like, I just cannot believe the Heat and the Mavericks game went over. And, bro, this always happens. Listen, y'all know I give out like 4 or 5 picks every single day on this channel. The one that I get on TikTok and open up my big mouth and tell everybody to lock in is the one that I always lose. It never fails. It's like it's a universal jinx. I'm going to just stop telling TikTok. I'm going to keep it to myself. But we got 4 college basketball bets today, man, because that's all we got. Ain't no hockey, ain't no NFL done with, ain't no NBA. We got 4 college basketball bets, man. We just got to lock in. This might be the first time on my channel where I had one full day of just straight college basketball. Y'all know college basketball, never my first bet to choose. But hey, man, we got to do what we got to do. We do this every day. You know what I'm saying? So we got 4 bets trying to go 4-0. Let's hop into them. All right, y'all, first bet. Columbia at Dartmouth, whatever you call them. Columbia at Dartmouth, under 162.5. I think this line is way too high. And like I say, all these bets going to be small schools because I just like to stay away, especially college basketball with all the inconsistency of it. I like to stay away from the ranked teams and the big games because you'll see somebody ranked 23 and beat a ranked 5 team by 10. Crazy work. So we're going to take Columbia at Dartmouth, under 162.5. I love this total. And honestly, man, I might be jinxing myself, but this is my favorite bet of the day. If you say 30, what's your favorite bet? This is my favorite one. I just don't see, after looking at everything, crunching the numbers, I don't see how they get to 155, let alone 162. But hey, what do I know? We saw what Miami Heat and the Mavericks did last night. Tyler Hero went for 40. Crazy work. But Columbia at Dartmouth, under 162.5 total points. Ain't really got too much to say, man. I just don't see. I mean, even if you look at their pass games or whatever, I don't put everything on pass game research, but just looking at everything, their team as a whole, how they shoot the 3-ball, both teams, they don't really play fast. So I expect a very slow-paced game, run the clock, get into their offensive sets and everything. And I think Columbia, one of these teams plays zone a lot. I can't remember what I was looking at. I think it's Columbia plays a lot of zone, which if you play basketball, zone, you got to shoot them out, which can help with 3-point shots. But also, it takes a minute to break down the zone. You got to get the ball in the middle, kick it out, penetrate, stuff like that. So we're going to take Columbia at Dartmouth, under 162.5 total points. It's no way to get to 160. It's damn sure no way to get to 163. Let's get into the next one. All right, y'all, next pick, I might be saying this wrong. Loyola, Chicago versus St. Louis, right? So this is my thing. I think St. Louis is kind of out of their spot in this game. Chicago plays better defense. They shoot the 3-ball better. They don't turn the ball over as much. And at home, they have won 19 out of the last 20 games. Like I said on live last night, sometimes I get scared when I see these numbers and say, damn, I might need to tank St. Louis because Chicago been on fire at home, but I just don't see this. I just don't think they have enough firepower, enough talent to keep up with Chicago. I think the spread is like 1.5, 2.5. I think Chicago wins this game by like 8 or 9, to be honest with you. I bet by the time this game starts, a couple hours, the line will be bumped up to 5 or 6. I don't think this line is going to sit at 2.5 for too long. I just think Chicago's overall a better team, and they play home, and they play better defense, and they shoot the 3-ball better. Listen, it's going to take almost a Herculean, a heroic effort from St. Louis to even compete. That's my thinking. If some of y'all know some of these teams and, if you feel like you got more knowledge, let me know in the comments. I'm just going off what I see. I like to look at all the numbers and kind of read up a lot about the teams. Like I go back and look at certain articles on like certain websites. I like to look at everything, man. So, and I'm not saying I got the best way to research, but I just like to know everything involved in this game. You know what I'm saying? But when I found out that Chicago shoots the 3-ball better and they play better defense and their turnover margin is way lower than St. Louis, that's a recipe for a win by a lot of points. So it being 1.5, 2.5, some call it a trap, but I don't think it's a trap. You could take, if you want to build a safer, you could take Chicago money line, but I took a -1.5 to give me slightly better odds. So we're taking Loyola, Chicago, -1.5 against St. Louis. Let's get into the next one. All right, next pick, Northern Kentucky versus Green Bay. We're going to take Northern Kentucky over 73.5 total points, total team points. Just score 74, right? And I know you might be thinking 30. Where you find these small games? These are the best games to bet on because I feel like it's no rig, no sports involved. Nobody cares about a regular game on Valentine's Day like this. Nobody's going to be watching this game. We probably can't even pull this game up on our TV unless we got like ESPN or Plus or something like that. So we're going to take Northern Kentucky over team total points, 73.5, right? They're favored by like 6 or 7, right? I almost took them money line. I almost took them like -5. But what scares me is that Green Bay they terrible. They suck. But like I say, they're a home team. I respect home teams in college and also, too, Northern Kentucky. Because I tell y'all the truth, I want to give y'all all the numbers. Northern Kentucky is 1-9 on the road. They've been playing better of late, but 1-9 on the road, I can't take you with the points here. There's no way I feel comfortable taking you with the points or even giving y'all that pick knowing they 1-9 on the road. All I know for sure is that Green Bay is terrible. They never cover the spread. Northern Kentucky is going to shoot all over them. And like I say, you don't have to win the game, Northern Kentucky. You don't even have to cover the spread. I just need you to fight and score more points. I think it's going to be a back-and-forth game. And I think that Northern Kentucky is going to end up winning, but I just didn't feel comfortable saying they're going to win by 5 or 6. I think this could be one of those games where it's a 1 or 2 point game. But I just need Northern Kentucky to score 74 points. That's it. Which I think in this type on the road, they're going to be locked in and focused. Green Bay defense is questionable. They suck. Their coach, I don't know what's going on. If you got some time, man, go research Green Bay college coach. He's like all over the place. He wants to be a podcast. He don't know what he's doing. So you're going to tell him you coaching a college professional team, but you're not locked in and focused. So what's your players going to be? Not locked in and focused. So we're taking Northern Kentucky over 73.5 total team points. Just score 74. Win the game or lose. I don't give a damn. Just score 74. Let's get into the last one. All right, last and final pick. College basketball day. 4 picks. Wright State at Milwaukee, right? So I'm taking over 152.5. So this is my thinking with these two teams, right? They have pretty decent offenses, but, I'm proud of myself on defense. These teams do not guard the 3-ball well. And in today's game of basketball, today's generation, it's all Steph Curry work. Everybody just want to kick and shoot, step back, get in your bag, shoot. It always ends in the 3. We see the guys, the viral videos of the guys, wide open layup, they step back like they Timo Cruz off Coach Carter and shoot a 3. It's nasty work, but Wright State versus Milwaukee, over 152.5. I love this bet. I almost love this bet as much as the first one, but I'm going to go ahead and say the first one's still my lock. But I like this one as well. So if you want me to say 1, 2, 3, this will be my second favorite one of the day. So Wright State at Milwaukee, over 152.5 total points on both sides, total points. I think this game is going to end like 163 up in that total. I just think I'm looking at maybe a 81, 84 type of score, somewhere up in there. I just don't see how they keep it down. They play so fast and they don't guard the 3-ball well. So you're talking about more possessions because they play faster, more 3-ball opportunities. Even if they shooting back with more 3-ball opportunities, they only need to hit a couple. 3s add up quicker, way quicker than 2s do. So I really love this spot. So we got Wright State versus Milwaukee, over 152.5 total points. Then the 4 bets, man. Listen, I'm honest and I'm transparent. I would love to say let's go 4-0. I'm still going to say let's go 4-0. But if y'all in the comments, man, let me know who you think going to sell us, man. Because, if it's one thing I know about college basketball, it's hella inconsistent. These lines are shaky. It's a trap somewhere. If y'all had to say who's going to sell us, man. So lock all these 4 bets in. Let me know in the comments what bets y'all rocking with too. And let me know, man. But I'm going to catch y'all in the comments. 30 out.